You are about to meet someone the whole world wants, but this person only wants you. Imagine waking up one ordinary morning, believing your life is unfolding like any other day, completely unaware that destiny is already arranging a meeting that will redefine your future. Somewhere at this very moment, there is a person admired by many, desired by countless people, and surrounded by endless attention. To the outside world, they seem almost impossible to reach. People wonder what it would be like to be close to them, to earn their trust, or to win their heart. Yet what if the greatest surprise is not that the whole world wants them, but that, when your paths finally cross, they will see something in you that no one else possesses. They won't be searching for perfection, status, or popularity. They will be searching for the peace, authenticity, confidence, and genuine connection that only you can offer. This is not about competing with others. It is about becoming so deeply aligned with the life you are meant to live that the right person naturally recognizes you. Too often, people believe love is a race where the loudest voice wins, the most attractive person succeeds, or the one who tries the hardest receives the reward. But the greatest relationships have never been built on competition. They are built on alignment. They begin when two lives that have been growing separately finally intersect at exactly the right moment. Every challenge you've survived, every disappointment you've overcome, every season of waiting, and every lesson you've learned has been shaping you into the person capable of receiving a remarkable love. What once felt like rejection may have actually been protection. What felt like delay may have been divine preparation. The life you wanted yesterday could never compare to the one that is quietly unfolding for tomorrow. Today, I invite you to let go of every belief that tells you you are not enough. Release the fear that someone else is more worthy, more attractive, or more deserving than you. The right person will never choose you because you outperformed everyone else. They will choose you because your presence feels like home. There is a connection that cannot be explained by logic alone, a recognition that goes beyond appearances and circumstances. When two hearts are truly aligned, they discover each other with remarkable ease, even in a world filled with billions of people. The person meant for your life will not be distracted by endless options, because authentic love always recognizes what is real. As you listen today, allow yourself to imagine a future where uncertainty is replaced by confidence, where loneliness gives way to companionship, and where doubt transforms into unwavering faith in what is possible. Open your heart to the idea that extraordinary love does not belong only to a lucky few. It is available to those who are willing to become the highest version of themselves and trust the journey before them. The meeting you have been waiting for may arrive sooner than you think, and when it does, you will realize that every chapter of your story was leading to this unforgettable moment. You are not chasing destiny anymore. Destiny is preparing to introduce you to someone the whole world admires, but whose heart will choose only you. Before extraordinary people enter our lives, extraordinary transformation usually begins within us. Many people spend years searching for the perfect relationship, believing the right person is somewhere outside themselves, waiting to be found. Yet the greatest shift happens when you stop asking, "Where is the right person?" and begin asking, "Who am I becoming?" Every experience you have lived through has been preparing you for a relationship that is built on authenticity rather than appearance, character rather than popularity, and genuine connection rather than temporary attraction. The person you are about to meet may be admired by many, respected by countless others, and desired by people from every walk of life. They may have endless opportunities to choose anyone they wish. Yet what makes your story different is not that you somehow become better than everyone else. It is that you become completely and confidently yourself. That authenticity is what makes you unforgettable. When you stop trying to imitate others or seek approval, you begin radiating a quiet confidence that cannot be manufactured. People are naturally drawn to someone who is comfortable in their own identity, someone whose peace does not depend on constant validation. The most attractive quality you can ever possess is not perfection, but genuine confidence rooted in self-respect and emotional maturity. This kind of confidence cannot be bought, borrowed, or faked. It is developed through growth, patience, resilience, and the willingness to keep moving forward even after disappointment. Every setback has strengthened you. Every unanswered question has taught you wisdom. Every season of waiting has been quietly shaping your heart for something greater than you could imagine. Perhaps there were moments when you believed love had forgotten your address, or that life was moving everyone else ahead while leaving you behind. But what if those delays were actually moments of preparation? What if every closed door protected you from relationships that would never have brought lasting joy? The strongest foundations are always built before anyone sees the finished structure. In the same way, your character has been built in private, so your future relationship can stand firm in public. When the right person enters your life, they will not simply notice your appearance. They will recognize your kindness during difficult moments, your calm when challenges arise, your compassion toward others, and the quiet strength you developed through life's hardest seasons. These qualities are rare, and rare qualities are impossible to replace. Many people can impress someone for a few weeks, but very few can offer peace, loyalty, encouragement, and unwavering support over the long term. That is why becoming the highest version of yourself is the greatest investment you can ever make. It benefits every area of your life, not just your relationships. As you grow in confidence, purpose, gratitude, and emotional balance, you naturally begin attracting people who value those same qualities. You no longer settle for temporary attention because you understand your worth. You no longer fear being overlooked because you realize that the right connection is never built through competition. It is built through compatibility, respect, and mutual appreciation. Imagine meeting someone who has every reason to choose anyone in the world, yet when they meet you, they feel an unexpected sense of peace. They find themselves smiling without knowing why. They feel understood without having to explain every part of themselves. Around you, they can remove every mask and simply be real. That kind of connection cannot be forced. It grows naturally because it is rooted in authenticity rather than performance. Remember that becoming your best self is never about changing your identity to earn someone's affection. It is about uncovering the strength, kindness, wisdom, and confidence that have always existed within you. The world may admire this remarkable person for their success, charm, or achievements, but they will value you for something far deeper. They will recognize a heart that offers trust instead of games, encouragement instead of criticism, and stability instead of uncertainty. In the end, extraordinary love is not attracted by chasing, it is attracted by becoming. As you continue growing into the person you were always meant to be, you create the kind of presence that stands out in any crowd. And when the moment finally arrives, the person everyone else hopes to win over will look at you, not because you demanded their attention, but because your authenticity, inner strength, and genuine spirit are exactly what they have been searching for all along. One of the greatest fears people carry into relationships is the fear of losing someone to another person. They worry that someone else may be more attractive, more successful, more confident, or more interesting. These thoughts create comparison, anxiety, and the feeling that love must be earned through constant competition. But lasting love does not grow from fear. It grows from certainty, trust, and the understanding that what is genuinely meant for your life cannot be taken away by anyone else. Imagine standing in a room where hundreds of people admire the same remarkable person. They may all notice the same smile, the same confidence, the same achievements, or the same charisma. Yet, despite all the attention surrounding them, something extraordinary happens when they meet you. They do not simply see another face in the crowd. They recognize a connection can be shared by appearances or explained by logic alone. They discover someone whose presence brings comfort instead of pressure, honesty instead of pretense, and peace instead of confusion. This is the difference between attraction and true compatibility. Attraction may capture attention for a moment, but compatibility captures the heart for a lifetime. The world often teaches that life is one endless competition, where only the strongest, fastest, or most impressive people succeed. However, meaningful relationships rarely follow those rules. They are not prizes awarded to the loudest voice or the most popular person. They are built on shared values, mutual respect, emotional safety, and a sense of belonging that cannot be manufactured. The person who is truly right for you will not choose you because everyone else stepped aside. They will choose you because being with you feels natural, effortless, and deeply fulfilling. There is no replacement for genuine authenticity. No one else has your exact perspective, your unique experiences, your sense of humor, your compassion, or the way you make another person feel understood. Those qualities cannot be copied. They are entirely your own. This is why comparison is one of the greatest obstacles to genuine love. Every moment spent believing you are less than someone else is a moment spent overlooking the incredible value you already possess. Your journey, your resilience, your kindness, and your ability to love sincerely are gifts that make you irreplaceable. Even the difficult seasons of your life have shaped you into someone capable of offering wisdom, patience, and empathy that others may never develop. Instead of seeing your past as a collection of disappointments, begin viewing it as preparation. Every lesson has refined your character. Every challenge has strengthened your heart. Every setback has helped you recognize the kind of relationship you truly deserve. The remarkable person you are about to meet will not be searching for perfection, because perfection is an illusion. They will be searching for authenticity, loyalty, emotional maturity, and someone who brings calm into their busy world. While others may compete for attention, you will stand apart because you offer something deeper than temporary excitement. You offer genuine connection. Trust that life has a way of bringing the right people together at exactly the right time. There is no need to force, manipulate, or chase what is already aligned with your future. Patience is not passive, it is confidence that the right opportunities are unfolding even when you cannot yet see them. As you continue becoming the best version of yourself, you naturally create space for extraordinary relationships to enter your life. The person admired by many will not be influenced by the opinions or expectations of the crowd when their heart recognizes something real in you. In that moment, they will understand that the qualities they have been searching for cannot be found everywhere. They will see sincerity where others offered performance, stability where others created uncertainty, and acceptance where others demanded perfection. Remember this whenever doubt begins to whisper that you are not enough. What is authentically meant for your life does not require fear, comparison, or endless struggle. It requires faith in your own worth, confidence in your unique qualities, and the courage to believe that the right person will recognize your value without needing to be convinced. When that meeting finally happens, you will discover that true love was never about winning against others. It was always about becoming the one person whose presence feels like home to the heart that was always meant to find yours. Long before two people shake hands, exchange their first smile, or begin their first conversation, something important has already begun to take shape. Every meaningful relationship starts with preparation. It begins with the beliefs you hold about yourself, the expectations you carry into your future, and the emotional atmosphere you create within your own heart. Many people believe that love begins on the day two strangers finally meet. But in reality, the foundation of an extraordinary relationship is often built long before that moment arrives. The way you think, the way you treat yourself, the way you speak about your future, and the confidence you choose to cultivate all influence the kind of relationships you welcome into your life. If you constantly expect disappointment, you may overlook jet opportunities because fear convinces you that history will repeat itself. But when you begin expecting healthy, respectful, and meaningful connections, your mindset changes. You become more open, more confident, and more willing to recognize the opportunities that have always been around you. This inner transformation is powerful because it changes not only how you see others, but also how others experience you. People naturally feel comfortable around someone who radiates calm confidence, genuine kindness, and emotional stability. They are drawn to individuals who know who they are and who do not seek constant validation from the outside world. This is why your inner world matters so much. It quietly shapes your outer experiences every single day. Think about the remarkable person you are about to meet. The world may admire their accomplishments, their appearance, their influence, or their success. They may receive attention from countless people every day. Yet admiration alone is rarely enough to create a lasting relationship. Many people can offer compliments, excitement, or temporary attraction, but very few can offer authenticity, understanding, and emotional peace. Those qualities begin developing inside you long before anyone else notices them. Every time you choose gratitude instead of bitterness, patience instead of frustration, forgiveness instead of resentment, and hope instead of fear, you are strengthening the kind of character that attracts meaningful relationships. These quiet decisions may seem small, but over time they shape the atmosphere surrounding your life. Your presence becomes lighter, your conversations become more genuine, and your confidence becomes rooted in something much deeper than appearances. This kind of energy cannot be imitated because it is the natural result of personal growth and emotional maturity. There may have been seasons when you questioned whether the right person would ever arrive. Perhaps you watched others find love while you continued waiting, wondering if your opportunity had been forgotten. But waiting is not always wasted time. Sometimes it is the season where your heart is being prepared to recognize and appreciate the relationship that is coming. If extraordinary love had entered your life too early, you might not have been ready to receive it. Growth often happens in private before its rewards become visible, just as a tree develops strong roots beneath the ground before it grows tall enough for everyone to see. Your emotional strength, wisdom, and confidence are developing beneath the surface. When the right moment arrives, the results of that growth will become impossible to ignore. As you move forward, choose to believe that your future is not defined by past disappointments. Refuse to allow old experiences to determine what is possible tomorrow. Every new day gives you another opportunity to strengthen your confidence, expand your compassion, and become someone who naturally attracts healthy, lasting relationships. When you finally meet the person the whole world admires, they will not simply notice your words or your appearance. They will notice the peace you carry, the confidence that comes without arrogance, the kindness that expects nothing in return, and the authenticity that allows them to be themselves. While others may compete for their attention, you will stand out because your presence offers something rare, a genuine sense of trust, acceptance, and emotional safety. In that moment, you will understand that extraordinary relationships are never created by chance alone. They are shaped by the person you become before destiny brings your paths together. Every positive thought, every act of self-improvement, every decision to keep believing in your future has been preparing you for this meeting. The connection that is about to unfold is not built on luck or coincidence, but on the steady transformation that has been taking place within you all along. And when your lives finally intersect, it will feel less like meeting a stranger and more like discovering a connection that was quietly being prepared long before either of you realized it. One of the greatest obstacles to experiencing extraordinary love is believing that your current circumstances tell the whole story. It is easy to look around and conclude that nothing is changing because everything appears the same. You may see an empty space where you wish a relationship existed, unanswered hopes that seem to have been forgotten, or days that pass without any visible sign that your life is moving in a new direction. Yet some of the most significant transformations begin long before they become visible. A seed buried beneath the soil appears inactive to anyone looking from the surface. But beneath the ground, it is developing roots strong enough to support the tree it is destined to become. In the same way, the most meaningful chapters of your life often begin quietly, without announcements or obvious evidence. Just because you cannot see progress does not mean progress is absent. Sometimes the greatest work is happening where your eyes cannot yet reach. Every delay, every unexpected turn, and every season of waiting may be preparing both you and the person you are about to meet, for a relationship that is stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling than anything you could have created through force or impatience. Many people give up on their dreams because they judge tomorrow by what they see today. They allow temporary circumstances to become permanent beliefs. But circumstances are not always reliable predictors of the future. Today's loneliness does not guarantee tomorrow's isolation. Today's uncertainty does not mean your future lacks direction. Life has an incredible way of arranging opportunities, introductions, and encounters at precisely the right moment. Think about how many meaningful relationships begin through completely unexpected events. A casual conversation, an invitation accepted at the last minute, a change in routine, a new workplace, or a simple decision to step outside your comfort zone. What once seemed like an ordinary day suddenly becomes the day everything changes. Looking back, people often realize that countless small events had been quietly guiding them toward that life-changing meeting all along. This is why trusting the process matters so much. Not because you know every detail of what lies ahead, but because you understand that not everything valuable announces its arrival in advance. The remarkable person you are about to meet may currently be living a life completely separate from yours. They have their own experiences, lessons, victories, and challenges. Just as your life has been shaping you, their life has been shaping them. There are qualities they still need to develop, lessons they still need to learn, and experiences that will prepare them to recognize your value when the time is right. If your paths cross too early, neither of you might have been ready for the relationship you are meant to build together. Timing is not simply about dates on a calendar. It is about personal growth, emotional readiness, and shared purpose. Trusting the process means believing that every piece is coming together in a way that serves both of you, even when you cannot yet understand how. Instead of becoming discouraged by what appears to be missing, choose to focus on who you are becoming today. Continue investing in your character, your confidence, your health, your goals, and your peace of mind. Live with joy instead of postponing your happiness until someone arrives. Build a life that reflects gratitude, purpose, and optimism. Ironically, the people who attract the healthiest relationships are often those who have learned to enjoy their lives without depending on someone else to complete them. Their confidence comes from within, and that quiet assurance becomes magnetic. They are not chasing validation because they already recognize their own worth. When the moment finally arrives and you meet the person the whole world admires, you may realize that nothing about the encounter was accidental. Every disappointment that strengthened your resilience, every lesson that deepened your wisdom, every delay that tested your patience, and every challenge that refined your character played a role in preparing you for that meeting. You will understand that the waiting was never empty, it was productive. The process was never working against you, it was working for you. The circumstances that once made you question your future were simply temporary chapters, not the ending of your story. Keep believing even when progress seems invisible. Keep growing even when recognition feels distant. Keep moving forward even when the destination has not yet appeared. Your present circumstances are only one page in a much larger story, and the next chapter may introduce the very person everyone admires, but whose heart finds its true home with you. The greatest love stories are not defined by how many people admired someone before the relationship began, but by the consistent decision two people make to choose each other every single day. In a world filled with endless choices, constant distractions, and countless opportunities to look elsewhere, genuine love remains one of the rarest treasures, because it is built on commitment rather than convenience. The remarkable person you are about to meet may be admired by many. They may receive compliments wherever they go, attract attention without trying, and have more options than most people could imagine. Yet none of those things determine who ultimately captures their heart. Popularity may draw a crowd, but peace determines where someone truly belongs. Admiration may attract attention, but trust builds a lasting relationship. Temporary excitement may begin a conversation, but unwavering commitment creates a lifetime together. This is why you must never measure your future by the number of people surrounding the person you desire. Measure it instead by the depth of the connection you are preparing to build. The person who is genuinely meant for your life will not wake up every morning wondering if they should continue choosing you. Their heart will already know where it belongs, because authentic love removes uncertainty and replaces it with quiet confidence. Too often, people believe they must constantly prove their worth to keep someone's attention. They become exhausted trying to be more entertaining, more impressive, or more perfect than everyone else. But real love does not require endless performance. It flourishes in an atmosphere where both people feel accepted, respected, and valued exactly as they are, while encouraging one another to keep growing. The right relationship is not built on fear of being replaced. It is built on the security of knowing that both hearts are committed to the same future. When someone truly loves you, they will not make you question your value every day. Their actions will speak louder than promises. They will communicate with honesty, support your dreams, celebrate your victories, and stand beside you during difficult seasons. Their consistency will become the language of their love. Instead of creating confusion, they will bring clarity. Instead of leaving you uncertain, they will make you feel secure. Instead of giving you reasons to doubt, they will give you countless reasons to trust. Remember that the relationship you are preparing for is not simply about finding someone extraordinary. It is also about becoming someone capable of nurturing extraordinary love. Healthy relationships require patience, forgiveness, understanding, humility, and the willingness to grow together through every season of life. No relationship is strengthened by perfection because perfection does not exist. Relationships become stronger through mutual respect, open communication, and the decision to remain united even when challenges arise. Every lesson you have learned until now has been preparing you for this kind of partnership. The disappointments taught you discernment. The waiting developed your patience. The setbacks strengthened your resilience. The victories reminded you that hope is always worth holding on to. None of those experiences were wasted. They were quietly shaping the person you needed to become before meeting someone who would truly appreciate your heart. Imagine the day your paths finally cross. At first, it may seem like an ordinary encounter, but as time passes, something remarkable begins to unfold. Conversations become effortless. Silence becomes comfortable instead of awkward. Laughter comes naturally. Trust grows steadily. You begin discovering that the qualities you admired in each other are matched by something even greater: shared values, mutual respect, emotional safety, and a vision for the future that brings both of your lives together. While others may still admire this person from a distance, they will no longer be searching for what they already found in you. They will recognize that genuine connection cannot be replaced by popularity, appearance, or temporary excitement. They will understand that your kindness, loyalty, integrity, and unwavering support are gifts too valuable to overlook. Each day they will make a conscious decision to continue building a life with you, because true love is not sustained by emotion alone. It is strengthened by intentional choices made again and again. As you move forward, let go of every fear that tells you love must be chased or earned through constant struggle. Believe instead that the relationship meant for you will be marked by mutual effort, shared commitment, and consistent affection. Continue becoming the best version of yourself, trusting that every step of your journey has purpose. The person the whole world admires is not searching for another admirer. They are searching for a genuine partner, a trusted companion, and a heart where they can truly belong. When that moment arrives, you will realize that your greatest victory was never winning a competition against the world. Your greatest victory was becoming the one person whose authenticity, character, and love made them willingly choose you. Not just once, but every single day for the rest of your journey together.